Some take the beauty of nature and transform it into a new medium, and some take the elements of nature and create a new dimension. Eugen is one such artist who believes that nature and art are inseparable.
I did some artworks when I was pretty young, 18, 19, in my hometown in Cologne. I was born there in 1950, and in 1972, together with a friend, we wrote to the mother of the Sri Aurobindo Ashram whether we could join Auroville, about which we had heard at the time. We then came to Auroville, which at that time there was really nothing here. I worked for some time in the Matrimanya nursery, learning how to raise trees and working with the environment and with plants in particular. So in that period, we've planted more than 2 million trees. I got a national award for improvement of groundwater from the Indian minister. So this is red laterite soil, which is from this place here, in which we have dug up someplace, and then we sift it. And so that powder I put into this chatty. So I distribute it equally over the surface of the wooden frame. Oil paint, which I bought in the shop, and I usually ask them for paint that is a little older. I put it across the surface. So now we have distributed the paint quite equally into the soil, and we let this is going to be let to dry now. Then I've already shown you the soil that I use from here, the laterite soil, and then I use, this is called dolomite powder. It is normally used by potters. Now I can also use some oxide, and sometimes I also use some turmeric. See, already you have something interesting going on your surface, and now now definitely I have to let it dry, but something is coming up, and so according to what is going through my head, some design will come out, and I'll follow that, because the nice thing with doing abstract painting is that you never really know what is coming out. This painting, it's like one step away from what chemical processes have taken place, and what soil is a little soft and what is a little hard, and then I go with a brush and I removed all the soft spots. And when I do that, then sometimes I wind up with shapes like this. We have a painting where I applied the soil. I moved my hands around in a circular pattern, and then I took bark from one of my trees here with soil from the Arunachala, which I mixed with glue, and that made the whole thing stable. I experimented in making different kind of round shapes, and I wanted them to be a little stronger. So I put soil in a syringe. By slowly pressing the syringe, I had the paint come out of it. My idea was I have white lines coming down here. But then when I started to apply the paint, then it became a little thicker here. And then it kind of fizzled out to make this kind of design later on. And when I looked at it from a distance, I saw that it resembled. This is a fairly recent painting. This is about 2 weeks old. This is the painting where I made these shots from the side. And it doesn't appear to you when you look at it like this, but when you look at it from the side, you see that there's considerable ups and downs in the painting itself. I do something which goes through my mind at the time and which has maybe occupied me, and somehow this also comes out in the painting, and even myself it takes some time before I realize what I have done. So what is happening in front of your consciousness and subconsciously, it's always there.